Hey, okay, so this is super cool. Today, in a couple of minutes, we will launch our first Translators live training. Okay, so this is a training we designed to think about what are the skills translators nowadays need to to work with translation companies like Beluga and to succeed in this ever-changing world. So this live stream is a little bit about an introduction because in a couple of minutes the video goes live from our channel. So at in 20 minutes, 22 minutes actually, we are going to start the watch party. Okay, so this new training or this training is thought to become, our first initiative to show people how what you need nowadays to succeed as a translator, working with agencies, and of course, be successful. So this was quite a curious training, the way we designed it, because all this comes from like a year of working on IT instructor-led trainings. So instructor-led trainings we have built up for a year to get people in touch with technology and show them how it works, how they can benefit of them, and also have us as a with our experience as at Beluga with 20 years of working on localization, software localization projects, make it happen that these these tools that we get hands-on experience, and it's not just like a wild idea, the AI is eating the world and that technology is there, that it's all post editing. So we thought, why don't we really bring people hands-on experience and go with the tools that are out there, show them, do some practical testing and so on. So this is about a year ago. When we started this was super crazy because we have never done this before. And but we started sharing the idea and then, just release it, try it out, build up these this courses. It was like 4 days trainings we did together with our technology partners, together with our teams, and we had our project managers there who were then streamlining and conducting the trainings. So really cool thing. And I wanted to talk a little bit about, the backstory of how we actually, run these tests, because, we are an LSP. So why should we go into training, and why should we be different or know more about this? So, well, we just did it. We thought it's true. What kind of tools are nowadays in the market? So we came up with Crowdin. Of course, this is a tool we have been using for quite a while. Of course, there is BureauWorks, which is another partner of us. We have been working with them for also quite a while, and and all the other guys. So we thought, okay, maybe we can just create this test projects and the form, the way we want to work, and what is efficient, and with all the planning and the nitty gritty things we have learned and what we can share with our audiences. So yeah, this is how we started off, and we designed the course together with our partners. We put a lot of effort into making it a 3-4 days, very effective 2 hours a day translation experience for project managers, mainly, how to handle projects. And well, and then we launched it, and we just started it out. We get our hands dirty. We did 3 trainings before we launched our official project, in order to understand what is exactly needed, required, how this interaction between our audience and the learners and the teachers should run, how the projects can be handled, and so on. So we did a couple of trials, which we were conducting in private, sort of private beta at that moment. And then we released the whole thing to the public after, I don't know what it's like 20, maybe 30 people who were joining us in those trial cases. And then gathered all the feedback, and then built up the training courses, refined it, checked out the daily topics we were targeting, and so on. And that was really cool. And then we partnered with a big platform to push these training courses to the audience. And then came the first big problem, let's say, because when we talk about training and we talk about the audience and the translation industry and so on, we are talking also about a very price sensitive audience, and people who are very busy all the time, so how do we get people on our trainings? What is the pricing? We felt it was a super designed training for project managers who are lacking information, who are lacking experience with these new tools. And we had not only our PMs who were daily users of it, but we also had our partners with solution architects on the training. So it was really hands-on, was high level. So we said, hey, why not charging like 500 euros for that? Because it's a company investment and so on. So, well, reality taught us that we missed the line slightly, and so no sales at all. And we went down with the pricing. We established more or less than we went down to 299 with a discount and so on. And at the end, it was super difficult to fill up the gap, and we were selling at the end around 100 euros for these 4 days, which was not bad. And we sold a couple of our seats for the crowding course, for the Bureau Works training, which was great. I mean, the added value for all this was so high and so intense that I think we did quite well. But still, the problem was we didn't make it. It was not scalable. And then we thought, okay, how can we bring because it was much of the time it was like, okay, there's no time, it doesn't fit, or I have excuses, whatever. Like always the same. these trainings are complex, and who has time for training? When is the right moment for training? And so what we did is we tried to make it happen like every 6 weeks. But we had two courses. We have one for Crowdin, one for Bureau Works, which, by the way, was like tons of work to make it happen. And then, how can we make all this? How can we make all this really work out? And people were dropping out, because of timing, of price, of whatever. And most of all, my team at Beluga uh, went crazy because to reach out, to put these training stuff out there, it takes time. It takes communication work, and all this is pretty time consuming. And all this, it was hard. Yeah. I'm welcoming a couple of people here in the chat. I see I have a couple of people right now connected. So say hello if you like. We are talking about our upcoming freelance training classes. It's a free course we are launching in a couple of minutes, 10 minutes. Actually, the video will release. So I thought I go here live on this stream just to tell a little bit the backstory, how we came to what we are going to see in a couple of minutes. Okay, so what we are seeing, what we will see is a training course that has been developed based on our live courses we have developed together with Crowdin, with our partner at Bureau Works, and of course all these great people at Beluga, our project managers, and so on. So we did these trainings for a couple of months. I mean, it was like a couple of months. We started like in August or September last year, and then we ran it till March. So quite a long time. We had several iterations. We always updated our curriculum, let's say, of the training course, and we spent a lot of promotion. So what worked out really well was when we give it for free. So paying was a real pain. Giving it out for free worked so well, and people who were in the trainings actually saw and experienced quite a huge upskilling effect. So, and this is what made us tick and say, okay, so if free is what works, because people want these kind of trainings and these kind of upskilling, and want to understand the tools we are talking about, and want to progress in their work, well, let's make it available. Availability, how do we do it? Well, online. So now I have this channel with now, hey, we're reaching 100,000 subscribers these days. I don't know, today, tomorrow, whenever, so 100,000 people on YouTube have subscribed to my channel, where we talk about all these technology shifts, and of course of the human aspect, what's happening here. Now, why don't we make use of it? And this is exactly what we thought, okay, let's just make it a video. Let's transform our courses and make it available to everybody on YouTube. So you will see that the video we are now releasing, the training course, it's a video, it's a half an hour video. It is easily consumable, but we hope that it gives you an introduction. It's an introduction training to show what companies like Beluga expect from translators, and what they can do to grow their business, to grow their audience, to be available. So we talk about LinkedIn, about positioning, about vendor management, about how to be visible in the market. And then we go on the AI part and we talk a little bit about AI, how this revolution really looks like when we look at the TMS we are talking about. So we will have Crowdin on this training video on and BureauWorks. There's a lot of content out there, of course, but this is our angle, how we want to introduce people in this area. And I hope, and this is why I decided a couple of minutes ago actually to make this live stream here, because we want to share this as broad as possible. So this is for everybody outside, and we are talking not only about those who could theoretically afford paying for a training. I think, training and knowledge is something that should be available because we are now in this changing time where it's so important to stay up to date to what's happening. So, become the resource for that. And this is the, sort of the master plan. And we are about to see our first video, which starts in a couple of minutes. I will put in the chat the video, which starts in no time. It's in a couple of minutes, in 5 minutes actually. We will launch the freelance course, right? So let me see in Directos, Publicaciones. Let me see where this video will show up. It's scheduled, so in a couple of minutes, we will see this behind the scenes will become in front of the scenes. It's a premiere. So, yep, it is. Let me see. Let me see if I can share my screen actually. Okay, so this is already the countdown. This is how I'm saying. Horrible picture. Well, I have to improve this one. But here we are talking about
changing fast. There's artificial intelligence, there's post editing, there's automation, and clients expect more and more. The rules are not the same anymore. Recruiter.
Stop that one and go back here to the live stream. But so this is what's coming up. This video will be available to everybody, and hopefully it will be the first of many. Our next one will be around PMs and using these tools. So again, hit the like button, hit the sign the button for following me, subscription button, and yeah, let's see if we can really promote these kind of learnings towards as many people as possible in our industry. And this is all about sharing. So I think YouTube is a great platform. I hope many people will sign up, follow this course. Let me definitely know in the in our in the comments, what do you think about it? And I will try now to just stay engaged here. The future, it's 2 minutes. It will start. So let me see if we can actually do sort of bringing both together. If it works out well, I hope so. 2 minutes. That is that is what we are looking at right now. I hope it works. If it's possible to have it like in live commentary, excellent. Drop me your notes here. This is the first time I'm trying this, but I can imagine that we do something very similar with our other videos, yeah, with with Lock Lunch Espresso. We are right now working on a Mumbai episode, which comes out next week. So stay tuned, and of course, sign up. I can leave the link in the show notes afterwards. But this is how it works. So if we have a live before watch party, then we can comment on it and we can see how it works. Well, as it is a half an hour video, I think it's fair that we just switch over to the video, and I might connect afterwards again. I think that is the best way. It's the first time I'm doing so I guess it's the best to switch this out and then watch out the video, right? Yeah, enjoy it. Empieza dentro de should start right now. Hey man, this is it's a cool tool. 1 minute supposedly. I don't know if we have scheduled actually introduction countdown. We should see a countdown. Visibility, it's 14 hours. So today, 10th of October, it should start in a second or now, right now. So is it working? We will see. En espera. Okay. Hey, we have, yeah, cool. Super cool, 4 minutes. Oh gosh, 4 minutes, 4 minutes before. So, the model over there, a couple of users in this data, which is cool. Thanks a lot. What I also have is link in the event here. Just to continue talking a little bit, yeah, Jorge already say let's go. Excellent, super happy about that. We will let it go. Those who are now in the live stream here, where are you connecting from? What is your presentation? Where are you working? Are you a translator? Are you a freelancer? Are you working in the language industry? Have you just stopped by? Would be great to hear. Leave me a message here in the chat. Hi everybody. Okay. So in a couple of minutes, this live streams will start. So very excited. 18 people. Yeah, it's growing. It's growing. That's good. Live watching. I know this might feel a little bit strange. It is for me definitely something strange, and even more if I feel like I'm talking to the wall. But yeah, you never know. YouTube is like this, and this is something I love to try. What is this? Okay, permitir. Okay, so 2 minutes left. Again, this is a free training for translators, freelance translators. We will see a little bit of, if you look here in our description, you see, what we want to learn, how to create a professional profile that stands out, the difference between a CAT tool and a TMS. I mean, most of you might know it, but still we go a little bit inside, and how to use AI wisely in your work without being afraid of it, real strategies to find clients, set your rates, and all this stuff. Yeah, this is I hope it really makes sense, and I really run on you guys to tell me and to tell us, hey, this was useful, or this was just, oh gosh, try again, give it a better shoot next time. I hope we did our best. Hey man, we were 8 hours in the studio. That was just insane. 8 hours in the studio and did all the recording first time for us. And yeah, this sometimes those who were there, my team, it was a lot of fun, but it was very exhausting as well. So um, it was a lot of fun. It was a professional studio. We were there 8 hours, and I was on a live on the stream. We recorded a couple of segments. It's like 5 editions of this course, 5 chapters. And hey, Ana Lopez, yay, my first comment. Thank you, Ana. We're starting. We're just starting. 4 people here in the group. That is a small live stream. I hope you're good. Where are you connecting from? And welcome to the watch party. I'm streaming the watch party. So yeah, so party, yay. Hey, by the way, Anna, you are now the top fan. Congratulations. And thanks for chimming in. This is lots of fun. Lima, Peru. Wow, excellent. I'm super happy to have you here. This means a lot to me. And again, I mean, I'm a little bit nervous because this is a 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And here we go. Okay. PM versus vendor. Great to have you here. So let's listen in. Let's see if we can listen to it on the same time.
Let me tell you something important. Our industry is changing fast. There's artificial intelligence, there's post editing. And if you work as a freelance translator, or if you want to start, this is not the time to wait. This is the time to grow, or you might get left behind. Coming up, you will learn what skills
is it running?
What to do to feel more comfortable.
I see it on
what
my
to
screen,
avoid
on my
to stay
studio
up to
screen.
date.
I see it.
This is
like
not just a
fixed,
free course. This is your next step.
but I
It's your
can see
chance to
my
grow as a
screen.
professional
The
translator.
window I have
Each
open with
module
the live
has
stream.
exercises and downloadable
The
files.
video is
They
working.
will help
Can
you
you give me?
practice what you learned.
Is this
Are you
working?
ready? Let's start building your future together.
Your place in the global translation market. What are clients and agencies really
In
looking
this first
for?
module, we're getting straight to the point. What are clients and agencies actually looking for nowadays? The industry has shifted, and so has a skill set that gets you noticed. Let's start with what clients and agencies really want from freelance translators today. If you want to get hired, you need to understand what they're looking for. So first things first, agencies and project managers aren't just looking for translators. They're looking for language partners, people who can handle localization tools. Yes, of course, but also people who, that sounds like you, your profile should say it loud and clear. The good news, you don't need to have 10 years of experience to show that.
Okay, so it's not
your profile is your first impression.
Same time.
Okay. They matter. We're living in the TikTok.
Hey, why don't you open the link like me in another window, and then you can see it at the same time, and we can comment on that. Crazy, yeah, maybe, but here it is. Leave the link in the show notes here in the chat. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm just trying to get this again. I don't know if you can see me on screen now. Yeah. Let me see. Here we go. I don't know if this is better. I'm now placing both and have the audio. Maybe you can listen and we can see it together. Okay. So, guys, I don't know if this makes sense at all, this live stream. I think I will, I will suggest this. This is just crazy. So I think this is not ideal. I would love to actually see, watch this, have the stream directly, and then go over to the, after discussion or whatever. This is not possible right now on YouTube. I will definitely push for that because I think it's a great way to engage. But I'm really thankful for being here. I hope this small introduction to the training was successful, was interesting for you guys. And we will make sure that this is not the last training, and then that we have a little bit of follow-up discussions on the next time. Okay, I will stop this live emission now. Thanks a lot for joining in. I hope you liked the video, and comment in the comments below, and we take it from there. Okay, so thanks a lot, and let us know what you are looking for in translation so that we can do great courses on that. Bye bye. See you soon.